Okay, my name is James Williams Jr. This is not for children, so you should probably get your children away from the computer right now. Alright, so I made a video before, but my internet kicked in and interrupted it with Joe Rogan and Chuck Norris. So, all hell Chuck Norris, all hell Joe Rogan, etc., etc. The initial video was about me thinking porn stars and cam girls. So that's where I'm going right now. Excuse me. Now, a lot of us first tend to throw rocks while we live in glass houses, and we tend to pass judgment on porn stars and cam girls without second guessing, that they have feelings and that they're human and they have the right to make a living at whatever choice they choose to make, just like everyone else. If I choose to put on this Deadpool mask and go make a living pretending to be Ryan Reynolds, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell the difference with our skin colors, and I'm not as good looking, or good looking at all in that case. However, for those who don't understand, the porn industry has done a lot of good for the world. It has kept people from doing very stupid stuff, and in the same breath, it has made stars out of people. It has made other people not be stars. One of the most popular stars is Tracy Lords, who transitioned from porn to actual acting, and who knew, yeah, she could actually act. Did you guys see the TV series The First Wave? She did damn good in that, and no one wants to give Tracy Lords her credit. However, there's a really thin line between porn and actual filming. The only difference really is it is simulated sex and unsimulated sex. And the difference is a lot of us actors have to go through porn because we can't catch a break. Alright? So, no, I haven't made a porn movie. Will I make a porn movie? If it gets that far along where I just can't bust my ass into acting, and I've been trying for 17 years, and if the porn industry or Playgirl magazine wants to shoot me naked, fuck yes. I will do that because that's what I want. Being naked on film does open doors. A lot of actors and actresses get more work when they bear it all. It's just that simple. So, let's see. How many movies have you seen Nicole Kidman in where she has not been nude? Rarely. Now, as she's gotten older, she has been doing less nudity, but that's probably a body conscious issue. But in almost everything I've seen her in, I've seen Nicole Kidman nude. And before the breast augmentation, same thing with Angelina Jolie. So there's no much difference between them doing their thing and porn stars and cam girls doing their thing. Now men don't tend to make the most money in porn because really porn is all about the chicks. Let's keep that shit real. Men, they make what they make, and women get 3 times more because they're actually being exploited more for vagina, and you can do a lot more as a woman in porn than you can as a man. Right? As a man, it ain't a whole lot you can do unless you're gonna like take that gay for payroll. Nah, that's just not me. Fuck that shit. But in the same concept, I can't pass judgment. I watch these guys on like talk shows about gay for pay and all them. Like, yeah, no. But at the same time, if that's your thing, hey, knock yourself out. I'm not passing judgment because who the fuck am I? I'm not Jesus Christ, so I don't have the right to judge you. And when it comes down to things like, all right, cam girls, I have an MFC channel. I'm not a cam person, but I have an MFC channel. I am a basic. I joined MFC so I could watch girls get naked and do their thing. I love cam girls. I love porn stars. I'm not one to pass judgment, and hell, I need a job. You know, would I do that? Yeah, I'd do it. You know why I'd do it? Well, one, it's not because I don't have any morals, but two, I like acting. And sometimes you just can't catch a break, and sometimes porn is your way in. Like I said at the beginning of this, Tracy Lords, I don't know her real name. I only know her as Tracy Lords because I used to watch a lot of her porn when I was younger. When I was in my teens, I was watching Tracy Lords porn. Tracy Dick was the only one I really remember, but hey, I watched it. I'm not gonna lie about it. I watched it. I still watch porn to this day, and I'm 44. There's nothing wrong with porn. I don't recommend that you let your children see this before they've had a sex education class. And did you explain to them the things that can go wrong and things that can happen in sex, which means you can catch STDs, you can get all kinds of things going wrong. And yes, if you're a boy, your penis can be broken. So therefore, you want to explain all these things to children because children are going to find porn even by accident. You type up the wrong name, you type in the word quickie, and you won't get the quickie wheelchair thing. You might actually get a quickie with people doing the nasty. Now, why am I thinking porn, you may ask? Why am I thinking porn stars and cam girls? Let's just put it this way. I was once accused of being a serial rapist. Now, granted, the rapist was raping people for 20 years, and I was 27 or so when I got pulled over by ATF agents wanting to hem up somebody of color because the serial rapist was a black man. Now, the serial rapist is 6'3", all bit of 270 pounds, and I'm 5'3" and a half, and maybe at the time I was looking at like a buck 21. Now I'm a buck 30. But in the same breath, oh, that's a hole in the shirt. I couldn't figure out what that was. Anyway, in the same breath, rape is a power crime, not a sex crime, and we're getting back off the track. But, no one likes to be accused of something they didn't do. No one likes to be followed by the cops anywhere, especially me. But these things do happen. Now, I'm going to break it down for you. We who pass judgment on people who make porn movies or do nudity in film. Like I said, almost every Nicole Kidman movie I've seen her in, and every Angelina Jolie movie I've seen her in, except for like the Tomb Raider saga, they've been nude. No one passes judgment on them, but most of the time when you go see an Angelina Jolie movie way back before they had children, and it's only been like I think 2 movies that I can name offhand that she hasn't been naked in besides Tomb Raider, and that was the Beowulf shit where she was animated, and the shit with her and James McAvoy about curving a bullet and shooting the wings off of a fly. I do not know the name of that movie, but it was a good movie, and I don't recall her being partially nude or nude at all in that, because that came out about the same time as Beowulf. Now, there have been other actresses that don't have a problem being topless, and no one has given them flack, but yet if you hear something about a porn star like Sasha Grey and all that, oh, we flip the fuck out. And then all of a sudden, 50 Shades of Grey came out, and Don Johnson's daughter, Melanie Griffith's daughter, their daughter, is topless. No one makes a big deal out of it. But if a porn star transitions into regular acting, it becomes a problem, and you expect to see them naked all the fucking time. So again, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but I want to thank porn stars and cam girls and MFC, because that's the main thing that I watch. I don't watch cam dolls. I do watch other realities where they have cameras in people's houses and they're living there, and I don't know if they're getting paid to live there, but they do strange stuff, and I watch them. And I watch them do adult material stuff that isn't for children, and I want to thank them. I want to thank them because they give people like me something to watch. They also give people a reason to stay at home and not go out and commit all kinds of shenanigans and cause them problems, and maybe, just maybe, we can get down to the bottom of solving some of these crimes that men go out and do to women because they're not getting enough sex or whatever the hell the issue is. But we don't look at porn stars with the same dignity that we look at regular actors and shit. And we should. And by the way, a lot of actors and actresses do get nude in some of their first roles. I've seen a lot of Lucy Liu naked before she became one of Charlie's Angels. The movie Blood, she's naked, but you can barely see her because she's mostly in the dark. She did a nude scene in a dance movie where she played a stripper. So we do nudity in acting, and it's just a different type when you're doing porn. It's just that simple. So we should thank all our actors and models and nude actors and nude models. And sometimes you got to get that door open. And once you get that door open, the sky's the limits. I have not been able to get that door open. So again, in the video I deleted, yeah, I'll do nudity. I will do everything. I won't do sex scenes unless it's with chicks. And the only way I would do a sex scene with a chick is that her and I have a conversation. Secondly, there should only be 4 people in the room. The cameraman and the director and her and me. That's pretty much it. The actors that need to be there need to be there. The cameramen that need to be there, and the director. Outside of that, then there's no fucking nudity, no sex scenes, none of that shit, because, as I've said before in many of my videos, I have no DC. If you don't know what that means, you can probably call me and ask me, or you can talk to one of my other videos about DC, and I don't mean digital control. I mean controlling something else. But anyway, I'm James Williams Jr. Thank you, porn stars. Thank you, MFC girls. Thank you everyone in acting and stuff. And I will make another video before I leave. I'm James from James Comfort number 2. Be seeing you.